Hey folks, it's Frithgar. Hey, how you doing? Okay, I see there's a lot of you in chat already. The plan is to go and cut a load of those trees up over there. And yes, from the chat at the moment, I don't have any moderators. What I do have, though, is a very, very long list of words that are basically banned from the channel. And thank you very much to an unnamed person for pointing out that there is another word that I needed to add to that list. So, yeah, that'll take care of that little issue. And, yeah, I will look at getting some moderators for future live streams. Now then, we want to go up over here. And, actually, what do I want to do first? I think we're going to go up here first with the chainsaw. And we're going to go and see what we can do up here. I'm going to chop down, because we got to plan this out. We got to plan this out absolutely perfectly. And see, I'm looking around the sides here. You know, this is ground here that could be turned into field. But there's a lot of trees over here, and actually, what is this ground like? We got a lot of stuff back here that I didn't actually realize. There's yeah, well, we got an old track. These logs that you see lying around, I can't actually pick that one up. You can take those to the sawmill and you can actually sell them. And that one there as well. They're actually worth money. You can sell those for money, and that they are actually worth picking up and removing. That little tiny tree there is probably not going to be worth a great deal, but we'll remove that. So, let's have a look. I'm thinking we'll leave those ones there up on that hill, that sort of the bigger bump there, because it's quite uneven on that bit. And wait a minute, Jack plays. That's right. I honestly don't know how super chat and memberships and stuff work, but Jack plays. Thank you very much. That is really, really awesome. Thank you so much. And now we want. Yeah, we'll leave those. All right, let's get started on cutting some of these down. The idea today is that I want to cut these trees down, and the stream today, I do want to try and get these trees out of the middle at least. And then whether or not we actually go for anything additional on top of that, I don't really know. So let's have a go here, shall we? We will take a slice down here, and our first cut, our very, very first cut, right the way through here. So, good evening, everybody. There are loads of names coming up here. I'm sorry, I've not sort of put a whole load of... I'm not going through and reading all the names at the moment. I'll see if I can read through a few of them really, really quickly. Jack plays. Yeah, you donated. That is absolutely awesome. That is brilliant. Thank you very, very much. That is hugely appreciated. And then we've also got Lucy Lutiner, Funworks 1013, Adrian Mattany, John Harnett, Tel Harlan, Jack Plays, Alvin Anderson, Ryan Britton, Games Rocket, Ryan G. Hello, Ryan. Ryan was the first one to put a message on today's stream. That was absolutely awesome. Oh, look. Someone here has... it's the same person that was causing issues before. Has now had a message held for review. What a shame. What a terrible shame. You, sir, have just been added to the ban list. Okay, so there we go. I am able to do that. I can very quickly see who needs to be added to such a list. I'm not even going to mention your name. You're not getting the glory that you're after. And who else have we got? Nameless Gamer, good evening, sir. Smudo, yeah, I seen you. Jim Ladd, Yo Frith, Stomp Plays, Leo, I2, Gianni Lol, Braden Tomko. Yeah, lots of you. Okay. I'm gonna be if seriously, there is loads. It's like nearly 200 people watching right now. This is insane. 200 people with nothing better to do than to just watch Frithgar. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm genuinely gobsmacked that so many of you have turned up. Right, now, I've been told, actually, it was Nigel Pipe on a comment who told me that the best way to do this is actually... Oh, Connor Hindle. Hey, Frithgar, I'm still playing F17 because I'm poor. If you're poor, what? Seriously, he's donating to me and he's not able to even afford to play this game. That is, seriously, dude, that is awesome. Kato back Knock. I don't know, just because you have earned it. Thank you very much. I don't actually know what currency that is. So, yeah, is that... Knock. NOK. I genuinely don't know what currency that is at the moment. And we drop through here. Please play 7 Ways to Die. I've looked at 7 Ways to Die, and it's not one that I think I can play because, you know, there is quite like a bit of graphic stuff on it. Oh, there we go. Right, we've got our first log out of there. Let me go back in now, and what we're going to do is I'm going to start trying to do little slices like this. Hang on. There, like that. That's how you do it. You approach the branch, and then try and get your cut in, sort of, there, like that. And then it chops the piece off. So if I go in here, and I cut that one off there, and then I cut that one off there, there's a few more that we've got out. I'm going to try and make a pile of these smaller ones, and then we'll get I think we'll get a trailer, and we'll dump all of these into a trailer, because you can do that now, and then you can still sell them all at once. Chop you lot off of there, and you off of there, and right, is that all of it? There we go. We go like that. Right. I'm not sure what trailer we'll get, but we will get a trailer, and then the bigger bits that we're left with, those are the ones that we'll use the log fork, and we'll pick those up with the log fork and drag them all up like that. 20 knock is 10 euros. Well, that's insane. That's insane. That's seriously awesome. Thank you very, very much. That is so cool. Wish I could donate. Norwegian Krone. Oh, right. From up in Norway, yeah. And I had to give my family Crimbo idea, so I'm still on FS17 as well. And up through here. Hang on. Go. Trying to pick this one up. This is, I've said before, this is a slight frustration when you mouse over something object too heavy. Is it doesn't tell you anymore how heavy it is. Right. I think if I try and cut that one in half, we'll pick this one up by hand, so that we haven't got too much that we're trying to do with the log grab, and then we can kind of split it evenly between the trailer and the log grab. And we do have a farm trailer, but I'm thinking we'll go for something slightly bigger, I should say. And, oh, here we go. Right, now we come up through here. Grab those, and grab those through there. Oh, and we got a couple more up here. Dustin Eisencheck, $20. Wow. Okay, that is... Thank you very, very much. That is awesome. That is amazing. Okay, this is really cool. Hang on, let me... Wait. Come round. There we go. And... Right. My stream that I did yesterday, I tried to read out every comment that was made. I'm aware that right now we've got 210 people watching me not use a chainsaw. Watching me try to... Ah, there we go. I've used a chainsaw. I've actually managed to do it now. And it's not going to be very easy for me to read out all comments. I definitely won't be able to read out all comments. So I will try to read out as many as I can. But at the same time, I'm aware that you're not just going to want me doing this while I look to a different screen. So I'm not going to do this while I look to a different screen. I'm going to do my absolute best. Ooh, okay, that's a big log on there. I'm going to chop that one in half, and I'm hoping that will let me go through there. Charlie Tucker, $5. That is awesome. Thank you very much, Charlie Tucker. $5, £5. That is brilliant. Thank you. And Czech Republic, your stream is frozen. My stream shouldn't be frozen. That was just me standing and staying. Is it still frozen? It's not frozen. No, it's not frozen. It's okay. It's okay. Panic over. I was panicking for a minute, thinking, what have I done? I've broken something. I don't know how to stream. I've never done this before. Please, you scared me. You really scared me. Oh, that's a really cool idea. When people think 10 Norwegian kroners is £10, I thought 20 Norwegian kroners. I thought it was 10 euros. Somebody said. I don't know. I don't know anything about krone. I don't know what the conversion rate is for krona versus anything else. Okay, so I got a small pile of logs right here. Gonna pick that. I can pick that one up. We've got a small pile of logs right here, and we've got some big logs there that we'll drag on to the other one. So let's go and cut down another tree, and we're going to get a trailer in a bit. And then we can sort of sling all those logs in. I know the trailer that I want to get. It's the perfect trailer for the job, I think. It's long and low, and we should be able to. Try to read from the top down, but skim read. It's worth saying, then say it, but try not to linger talking about messages for too long. Alexander Lewis. Okay, good tip. We'll do that. I'm sort of just trying to have a quick skim through the list as I go. And DKK, what's that? Anyway, it's 169. That is really awesome. Mind blower DK. Okay, is that like DK as in Death Knight? That's really cool. Thank you so much. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm trying to do this little tip that Nigel Pipe gave me, and he even posted a video on how to do it, where you just kind of go along the branch like this and just click once like that, and it gets rid of everything like this. It's really cool. What I'd like, if everybody could right now, if possible, please, just say what country you're from. Just type in what country you're from. I want to see where we're being watched around the world, because that would be really, really awesome. One up there we go, and another one. Oh, I can't reach it. Okay, I'm not going to reach that one. I'm going to jump. Czech Republic. Do I like watermelon? Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Never played FS. That Wolf DKK 100. Haha, that is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm still trying to get this one lined up here. Never played FS, but really enjoyed you watching it, play it on and off, and sometime live with some mental stuff each day so you understand. Wanted to give you a little support. That is really, really awesome. Thank you very much. It is brilliant. I am like genuinely taken aback by the support I'm getting right now. This is this is genuinely incredible. Right, I've done it. I actually managed to clean this branch. This one was being really stubborn. Did not want to clean. We'll add that to the heap over there. Yeah, if we clean this one up, then we'll go and get our trailer. That's my plan here, I think. The genius master plan. Okay, we'll clean that and get you up there. And then we'll come in, and I want to cut that. Oop, nope, there. Okay. I'll do exactly the same here that I did on the last one, sort of. If I can. Yeah, I want to cut that one there. And, right, what do we got? Colombia, France, Slovenia, South Africa, Wiltshire and England, Ireland, Sweden, Czech Republic, New Zealand, Denmark. Okay, this... Northern England, where John Deere is used a lot. That is awesome. You use a yellow subsoiler and blue power harrow, link them together. I will have a go at doing that at some point. Poland, watching from the UK. Okay, there is a lot of people from everywhere here. Seriously, there's like countries coming up that I didn't know that people were in. And the watermelon, because somebody asked if I like watermelon. I love watermelon. I genuinely love watermelon. I could eat the stuff until I look like it. I really could. I get a watermelon. We got Netherlands right there, USA and Portugal. But yeah, watermelon. I get like a big old watermelon, and we cut it all up into pieces, and then my kids will have a bit, and we put it into a tub, and then they'll go to the tub a bit later on to have more, and I will have eaten it all. I'm not even sorry. Seriously, they go to it, and their faces are just, child's faces full of disappointment. You'd think that, there's such a thing would be not the sort of thing that a parent would want to see. And I'm just thinking of all that watermelon I've just eaten, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even sorry. I'm really not. It's watermelon. It's watermelon we're talking about right here. They've come to know and accept this, so they tend to stuff the watermelon down whenever we can. Whenever we get it. Germany, USA, more USA. and try and link as many tipper on a John Deere as possible. I'm not going to do that today, but I would like to do that on another stream. Like, we get a whole load of tippers and stuff and put them all together. There, that's what I want to do. I want to get that one. And then I want to come sidling along here. There we go, little balance. You know, this tree is actually moving as I clean up the last of the branches that are stuck on it. There we go. It's actually sort of rocking backwards and forwards as though those branches are actually carrying weight, which is quite a cool little thing, actually. Grab that bit off there. My dad's cotton stripper burned down last night. Cotton strip? What? Like actual cotton harvester? That's pretty insane, actually. And there we go. Get that one off. And then we got another one over here. And chop that one through as well. Nice. And, right. Come over this way. Chuck that one into there. And then... seriously? I can't pick you up? There's like nothing to it. I could pick that up. I really could. I've been working out. Well, I haven't, but... I said I had, so maybe it would sort of scare it into submission. Apparently that doesn't work. Come on, chainsaw. You can do it. I have complete faith in you. There we go. Right, we got that bit onto there. I think that's the last one that I can pick up and put onto our little pile here. We're going to have to go and get our trailer in a minute. So now we want to make sure that these are long enough. The right length. We got one right there that I want to cut through. From Nebraska in the US. No pineapple pizza. No pineapple I agree. I'm not a fan of pineapple on pizza. I absolutely don't like pineapple on pizza. No. Pizza with pineapple is... True! Pizza with pineapple isn't a pizza anymore. It becomes a cake. Yes! I will go with this. Pineapple does not belong on a pizza. At least not for me. I'm sure there are those of you out there who think that pineapple does belong on a pizza. You're entitled to your opinion, even if it is wrong. And, yes, Mother, if you're watching, I'm also talking to you. My mother's not watching, by the way, but she knows my opinions on pineapple on pizza. My mother puts pineapple on her pizza. So do my two sisters. They put pineapple on their pizza. And I think that this is a monstrosity. I absolutely do. Where has my tractor gone? I've lost my tractor. Yes, I do. I live in the UK. Eric King, yes, that is correct. I do live in the UK. I live in the southwest of the UK. It's in a little sunny place called Cornwall, where it's winter at the moment, so it's no longer sunny. It is now raining. And when I say it's raining, I don't just mean that it's raining right now. I mean that it's started raining in September, and it will stop raining in around about April. And then we'll have a week where we don't have any rain in April, and everybody says it's going to be a really dry summer this year, and then it'll rain again. But you'll know it's summer because the rain is slightly warmer than the rain we've had for the last 6 months. Okay, so that is Cornwall in the UK. It rains. It rains, and it rains, and it rains. And then usually it rains a little bit more. Now, I want to go to that one and unhitch there. And then I'm not going to go with the front weight. I don't think we need it for the trailer that I got in mind. And... ooh, wait a minute. I am very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I made a serious mistake. This map is in the US, so we need to be on dollars, and we need to be on miles an hour. I'm very sorry for that appalling mistake. I really am. I was going to say it won't happen again, but well, we all know it will. I put it on pizza to cut down on the people who will eat my pizza. The same with feta. Matt Cornish. My mum said exactly the same thing. She puts pineapple on her pizza. And not just chunks of pineapple that I could pick off, but she also, like, shreds some up and mixes that into the bottom of the pizza. Because then she knows she won't have to fight me for said pizza. I think this is appalling. I think this is absolutely appalling behaviour. And it's not very considerate for those of us who don't want pineapple on pizza. It really isn't. But anyway, it appears, ladies and gentlemen, that the pineapple on the pizza thing is purely to stop those of us who don't want it from eating it. I think this is shocking. I think it's absolutely shocking. Right. Well, they've probably been to Cornwall. It's Top Gear in Cornwall. Hang on. It's raining here in North Carolina in the US as well, Shane Reynolds. It's raining in a lot of places right now. It's winter. Although, actually, in the US, you guys are a little bit different in a lot of places in the US. Because, you know, when you get winter, it goes to, like, yeah, it goes to snow. Like, you know, we have Christmas cards that have snow on them. That's the most snow we ever see here in the UK is on the Christmas cards. Like, when you look outside the door, it's highly unusual to ever see anything resembling snow. Right, I want the Transpace 8000, this bad boy right here, because it's long and it's not actually that high, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to jump and chuck in all of those sticks. Also long enough that the sticks should all be able to go in there, and I'm hoping this is going to work. So let's have a look. We got Trelleborg and Michelin. Ooh. Trelleborg or Michelin? I think I'm going to go with Michelin. Except that they cost more. That's like an extra $136 to lease the Michelin ones. I hope they're worth it. I really do. We're going to lease that one. We're not going to buy it. There we go. And, right. Out we go. So there is our new Joskin Transpace. I really like this trailer. I have used this trailer quite a lot in various different ones. And, if your mum puts pineapple on pizza, that's child abuse. Well, it could be argued that it's child abuse, except that I don't think I'm a child anymore. I'm called childish all the time. I'm called childish all the time. But as actually calling it child abuse, I don't know. That could be a stretch, because I'm like 37 years old. It's 2 degrees Celsius, and we have snow. Barely any snow in Canada. The Nico Widmer. Hang on. Come on round here. I'm trying to read comments whilst driving back at the same time. I do apologise for driving all over the road here. You shouldn't... Don't read and drive, people. Do not read and drive. If you all pay 10 cents... Is it cents for euro? I think it's cents for euros, isn't it? I think it is. 0.1 of a euro, basically. You could buy a pineapple pizza for Frithgar as a 100k sub present. Michael Snyder's. Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate it, mate. Really, really do. I'm sure my mum will really appreciate it. And my sister. I'll let my sister have some as well. How's that? Ryan G. It's been raining up north since as long as he remembers. And he doesn't like pizza. Well, I don't really know what to say to that. There's always one, I guess. There's always got to be one. I don't mind. I tell you what, Ryan, I will invite you to my house for a pizza party. And well, I'm not actually inviting people to my house for a pizza party, but you know, if I was having a pizza party, you're the sort of person that I would invite. You are definitely the sort of person that I would invite to my pizza party. Now, if we back this bad boy up here like this, and we jump out, I thought that tractor was dancing for a minute. It was doing something strange. Now, in theory, I should be able to not put them in. We're going to have to do this, aren't we? It does fit. Can I... Oh, I wonder if I go like this... I can't throw them in. Nope, that just lands... You see, I actually caught it. I didn't even know you could do that. I caught it. What we could really do with is something to make that a little bit easier, but still. We can get them in here. That's the important thing, he says, chucking them on the other side. Okay, don't throw as I jump. Climb up onto that bit there and then drop them down. I see, look, there's a ledge. There's a ledge, it's been made just for me. So if I come up here like this, and yeah, cents in euro. Okay, brilliant. Kieran Duggan, thank you very much. Cents in euro. 19 degrees C at 9:30, high of 27 C. Jamie Burt. Oh, Jamie, you're in Australia, aren't you? Yeah, show off. Mind you, in Australia, it's always hot. It's never cold. In Australia, you know it's winter because... Actually, I think you get like a little bit of... You get a bit of rain in the winter, and that's about it, isn't it? It's never cold. I lived in Australia for 3 months, right? And I lived in New Guinea for 3 years. It's never cold, right? You don't have cold there. Cold is not a thing. But anyway, thank you, Jamie Burt. That is good of you. It's really good to see you. I realise it is quite early in the morning for you, right where you are. You and Dagoin should collab. I don't think he's going to want to do that. Just bring that one up there and drop it in there. Hello from Austria, the Austrian boy. Hello, the Austrian boy. And in we go. Right. I'm getting there slowly. This is taking a while. This putting these logs into this trailer, but we're starting to fill the trailer up a little bit. You know what? I could probably turn this tractor off and like that. And we could probably get another tree's worth of bits in there because we're only putting the small branches into this trailer, and then we'll take them off and we'll sell them. So we can either take them to. If you look on the map, you can actually take the trees over to here, can't we? We can go to the biomass heating plant, or we can run them all the way up to the sawmill. I don't know if there's any difference in price between one and the other. I got no idea if there is actually a price difference or not. I haven't tested that. I haven't looked. Czech Republic. Have I ever visited the Czech Republic? No, I've not visited Czech Republic. I've been to Australia. And I've been to New Guinea. I lived in New Guinea for 3 years when I was younger. I moved there when I was 9, and I moved back to the UK when I was 12. Before I got to New Guinea, we spent 3 months living in Australia. And don't they celebrate Christmas on a beach in Australia? Australia's a pretty big place. I know that some of them live next to the beach, but not all of them. And, yeah, it was very weird living in New Guinea, because that's where we weren't in Australia for Christmas at all, but we were in New Guinea, and it's a tropical country. And for me, it's very weird. It was hot. Everybody was in shorts and t-shirt on Christmas Day. It was very bizarre. You soon get used to it, though. I mean, you really do. It's absolutely awesome. It was great fun. I loved living there. But no, I've never actually been to mainland Europe. Never. I haven't even been to France, and it's quite a common thing for someone in the UK to go to France at least once or twice. Everyone else in my family has been to France, but I haven't. I've just never been there. So I'm just trying to run up the tractor or jump and hold the branch. Right. I think I've sort of got it right. Now, we wanna try and just. There we go. Right. I want to do it like this. I want to have this around like that. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. It's actually working. Yes. There we go. Look, I ran all the way along the branch, and I cleaned it as I went. This is much better. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, look, there we go. We got that bit as well. We'll go up and get the other bit in a minute. We can carry on down here. Now it's not working. Why aren't you working? It's because sometimes the circle goes to the branch beneath it, and it doesn't quite do what you want it to. There we go. Right, we got that one. And then if I look up there should be one over here. Look. Go on. Somewhere. Nope. Okay, never mind. We'll grab that one in a minute. Let's have a look. Can't wait to watch the time-lapse tomorrow. Right, yeah, time-lapse tomorrow. That's. I hope you like it. I do hope you like it. I've actually got it finished now, so there shouldn't. I'm hoping there's not any like bad typos like there was at the beginning of last week's one, where I said that Senleia's food never fails to disappoint. Was not supposed to say that. It was not supposed to say that at all. Ah, there we go. Right, I've now cut it exactly where I wanted to. There's some bits in it that are slower than what I normally do, because I felt that it needed to be slower than what I normally do in order to make it work. And it's a little bit like Toxic Bravo, £2. Hello, just from the Northern Ireland. Right, hang on a minute. Let me just cover my mic. I got to cough and drink a minute because my throat's starting to go a little bit. Okay, I hope that me touching the microphone didn't deafen anybody. And I've had a drink, feeling a little bit better. I did just spill my coffee all over myself, so, yeah. Now, let's go over to here. So, Toxic Bravo, thank you very much for your donation. That is really awesome. Hello from Northern Ireland, just back from feeding the cows. That's brilliant. I genuinely love that actual real farmers watch my videos. This is something that makes my day. It really does. Now I've been a real farmer. I've done farming. I grew up on a farm. I know. Well, I grew up. I lived on a farm until I was 9, and then I moved to I moved to the tropics. It's altogether a little bit different when you live in the tropics. So yes, I did used to live on a farm, and I've worked on farms a lot, but I don't farm anymore. I haven't worked on a farm in many years, and it's just, I find it really awesome. Cough, drink, belch. Yep, that's about right. Windwalker, I recognize you. I've seen many a comment. I believe you're also in the book. And we come in around here. Right, I want to take that one off there, like that. What is my favorite drink? From Cato Backer, is it? My favorite drink is coffee. I drink coffee. I drink lots of coffee. And then I drink more coffee. And I drink more coffee than is probably good for me. I do like coffee. Frithgar no function, coffee well without. I gotta be honest. And yeah, I do drink a lot of coffee. Mainly because new member, welcome Yorkshire Dano. Hey dude, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. For those of you who don't know, Yorkshire Dano is a little bit of a celebrity around here. Because I ran a poll on the very final time-lapse in FS17 that I did. Okay, and I asked what was the viewers' favorite time-lapse series of all of the FS17 ones that I did. And more than 50% of the vote went to Dowland Farm. Yorkshire Dano, right here, new member, who's just come up in chat. He is the creator of the Dowland Farm map. He is the one. He is the man who made that map. So, yeah, he's very awesome and worthy of recognition. So he made, Yorkshire Dano, you made the most popular time-lapse map on the channel, apparently. A lot of people really loved that series and really loved your map. It was very, very cool. Now, what was I talking about? I was talking about something that was very important, which is why I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh, yeah, farmers watching me, which it never does. It genuinely never fails to amaze me. And, the farmers actually come in, tune in, and watch me. Miss Mucky Pup, hello. Welcome as well. Another new member, Miss Mucky Pup. Now, the thing, Miss Mucky Pup is also deserving of recognition. She got me the tunic that I was after in World of Warcraft just very recently. I've been looking for this tunic for a very long time. So she also is deserving of much recognition. It's very awesome. Hot chocolate with water or milk? Ooh, tough question. I don't actually drink very much hot chocolate, okay? I don't drink a lot of hot chocolate. Mainly because I drink coffee. And I drink lots and lots of coffee because I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore. I used to smoke. I used to smoke like a train. I did. I smoked lots. Very, very bad for you. Very, very silly. I should not have smoked. And I gave up smoking. But what I did when I gave up smoking was I didn't want to get like nicotine replacement stuff or anything like that. Because I didn't want to replace one addiction for another. So what I did was instead of replacing one addiction for another, I opted to replace one addiction with another. And so I switched to coffee instead. I took all the money that I was spending on cigarettes and I spent them on coffee instead. So now I have a hardcore coffee addiction. I really do. My coffee addiction is second to none. I need coffee. I absolutely do. If I don't have my coffee first thing in the morning, if I don't have enough caffeine, I get really bad headaches all day, and I can't record, I can't focus, I can't do anything, right? I have a serious coffee addiction. But I feel that a coffee addiction is considerably better for me than a nicotine addiction, so I'm quite happy with the way things are. That is the story of my life. Udo Omega. Yorkshire Dano, praise be to you, sir. I really love that time-lapse. Yep, okay, he is. Yorkshire Dano is an absolute legend, and he is in the book. We come up to here. And we come back through here. And we come up through again. We've got the last of these branches. We've got plenty of room in this trailer, so I'm thinking I want to go and get another one. However, I've now got 3 trees worth that have been cut down. I'm looking up through. I'm kind of thinking that I want to cut down at least that tree there, and that tree there, in order to be able to have a sizable field. Whether we cut the ones around the edge, I don't really know. I'm thinking we'll go and sell this timber, and then we'll load up those over there, and then we'll worry about the rest of it afterwards. So let's get this one going. There's not very much in there, is there? That is an empty... That trailer is looking sparse and empty. It really is. Right. Fair play on the tunic, Miss Mucky Pup. Yeah, that tunic was awesome. Nameless Gamer, it's not an addiction, you're just an enthusiast. Exactly. It's not an addiction. I'm not addicted to coffee. I'm glad you pointed this out, because, you know, I may joke and say it's an addiction, but it's not an addiction because I could stop any time I wanted to. I just don't want to right now. Okay? That's all. That is all. Shout out to Pro Farmer 40 who made the map with me. Yes, completely forgot about that. I'm really sorry. I'm not overlooking Pro Farmer 40. He is, yeah. And sorry, I'm just sort of wondering what's going on here. I was just losing something. Yeah, Pro Farmer 40, he is also on there. Yorkshire Dano does have a small... He's got a YouTube channel, and he does do videos. He's a real-life farmer. He's one of those people that actually farms in real life. Okay? Not only does he do it in the game, he also does it in real life as well. And so there's a link on my channel in the recommended channels to his channel. You can go and have a look at him. I don't know if Pro Farmer's got a channel. I also don't know if I've got a link to it. I can't remember. But Yorkshire Dano, I definitely do. Right. 4,718? That's insane. Yeah, we're on easy mode, aren't we? I keep forgetting we're on easy mode, because I went and sold some timber in the... Yeah, you remember I sold a little bit of timber in the time-lapse? And I was a little bit disappointed with the money that I got from that. I really was. We didn't get very much. And then I remembered, oh yes, this is easy mode, whereas the time-lapse map is on standard mode. Wait a minute. Something... I'm pretty sure... Do you have wife and kids? Do you like memes? I look at memes a lot. If that's true, that's awful. I'm trying to see what the comment was. I am. Wait a minute. Here's an Englishman who hates tea. Yes, I am an Englishman. Well, technically I'm Cornish. You know, I could argue for separatists there. But no, Cornwall's part of the UK. I'm an Englishman, and I do hate tea. I can't abide tea. It's horrible stuff. My wife drinks tea. Senleia, she drinks tea. She drinks lots of tea. Okay? She drinks tea until the cows come home. Vile stuff, as far as I'm concerned. I drink coffee. She doesn't like coffee either. There we go. Drop that one out. Tyler Voshall. Dude, that's harsh. That's like really rough. I'm really sorry for you, man. Try to get back into there. Pull this one into here. Oh, hang on. Steady, steady. Right, hook that one on. And now, I've got my joystick hooked up to this one. Whether or not my joystick is actually going to work properly, I don't actually know. And also, we got some rather heavy logs, so that might also contribute to this. So what I should be able to do, in theory, because I have tried this before, I have already tried this, we need to hop out of that one. We want to come over to here. Now, this is the bit that is going to require extreme concentration. So first of all, I need to put that onto number 2 up in the top left-hand corner. Is it just me, or is my sky having a moment up there? I think I'm hoping that's not actually me. Right. So I'm gonna try and sort of bring it over to there. So then I press G to put that over to number 1. And right, it works. It seems to work. So we need to bring that one over. And then bring that one over like that. Oop, hang on. I lift it up a little bit. Just that, and then there we go. Get out a bit and down. Close. This is a big. Yeah, this thing's useless. It doesn't want to pick up this log. I may have made this one a little bit too big. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's absolutely gonna burn. Absolutely love the name Senleia. Is that her real name? No, that's her gamer tag. That's the gamer tag that we came up with. I'm not actually sure if she wants me to tell her real name. I've never actually asked her because, you know, it's just Senleia, same as I'm Frithgar. Frithgar's my in-game name, and Senleia is her in-game name. But no, it's not her real name. I will find out if she's happy for you to use, for me to use, rather, for everybody to know her real name. Probably. I don't see why not. You know, the first name. But I'm not gonna like risk. Okay, I don't want to go into the tractor, do I? I want to go over to here to this one. There we go. That's better. I won't say it at the moment, just in case she would prefer I didn't. I've never actually asked her. You know, it's always just been something that I haven't done. I've just used her in-game name at the moment. There we go. Now we're talking. So we'll swing you in round that way. Over to about there, and then I'll lower you down and twist you round a little bit. Lower you down some more. Bring you back a little bit, and then all the way up to the front like that, and release. Release. There we go. And then up, over. Starting to get the hang of this, because I'm starting to get the hang of where I've mapped the controls. It is a difficult thing to see, this one, and I don't get on that well with how other options for it are with you know, the other camera option on the side of the boom. It's very difficult to judge what you're doing when you've got the camera angle on the side of the boom. So I'll bring that one onto there. There we go. I've got another one there. That's beautiful. Twist you round. Keep you going. Bring you down like that. Oops. Okay, well, I didn't actually mean to do that, but it looks good. Let me go over to here and get another one. I am quite croaky today because I've been out visiting someone, so I've been talking an awful lot today anyway. And yeah, so I'm a little bit more croaky than I would normally be. I'm going to have to stop and cough and splutter again in a minute. See, this is one of the reasons that I didn't actually want to do a live. I've been reluctant to do live streams because as my voice starts to get sort of worn out through the day when I'm doing normal recordings, so I'm just sort of trying to scan the bring that one over. I'm just trying to scan the chat for more messages. No, as I'm, oops, wrong one, wrong button. I got that on a D-pad on the steering wheel, so that's just the up and down bit, and I occasionally push the wrong one instead of moving the joystick. That does make it a little bit more awkward. But yeah, as like my voice gets more croaky, very often I will stop and have a good cough and like cough up all the muck, and then carry on doing my recordings. And you know, it's a bit different in a live stream. You can't just sort of cough and splutter into the microphone all the time. People that go deaf. And when I used to work in the factory, there was a chemical thing happened once. We had this like chemical incident. It happened once, and I already had sort of like a bad throat anyway, and then this happened, and basically, long story short, I have ended up with slight breathing problems. It's not so much breathing problems, it's just that I'm able to I have like a lot more mucus. There's lots of mucus. So as soon as my voice starts to go, I cough an awful lot. And if I have a cold, it's particularly noticeable. So it's not ideal, it's not great, but it's just, you know, one of those things, and I deal with it, and that's that. It's just that when I'm talking people normally, I do tend to do quite a bit of coughing. And it's not really something that's ever been an issue. But then when I'm recording, I stop and I put in a cough. I have my coughing session, and then I can carry on. But now I'm suddenly very conscious of the fact that I can't just stop and have a good cough and clear everything out. It's a bit different, because if I do that, everybody's going to go deaf, and that's it. So, yeah, I'm very conscious of the fact that coughing and spluttering is not necessarily something that I can easily go and do. Hang on. Pro Farmer 40, you're being watched now. Here's to a successful FS19 map. I'm hoping that we have a successful FS19 everything. FS19 is absolutely awesome at the moment. Did I just see that Pro Farmer is in here? Is he watching? Oh, yeah, Pro Farmer. You are. He's here. Pro Farmer 40. Another, the other half of the legendary team. Pro Farmer 40, along with Yorkshire Dano, these are the two. Oh, hang on. I'm pressing it right there. These are the two. These are the ones who made the map, the most popular map on my channel, which is actually really cool. And Anthony Warner, about time you streamed. Well, I've been thinking about it for a bit. People have been saying that it's about time that I went and did it. So eventually it was going to sink in. I'd give it a go. Right. Let's go and chop that one over there. We chop that one down through there. And I hope you're doing well, Anthony. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again, actually. I haven't spoken to you in a long time. I keep going into the wrong one over here. And let's bring that. Now, which way do we go? I'm going to try this on here. I'm going to see how we get on with this. But no, see, already I don't like it. I already don't like it because I'm in the wrong place for it. I'm already disliking this. And I've not done anything with it. So we will lower you down onto there, and we'll grab hold of that one and lift you up. Okay, well, so far it's working. The big problem with this is that whenever you're using a machine with a boom, now I've never used one of these, but it's not, you know, it doesn't feel that much different to an excavator. I've done quite a lot of work with an excavator. You need to be able to see the boom. You need to be able to see what all of the boom is doing. And what you're doing when you're driving the thing, you're looking around, you're looking at the top of that boom, you're looking at the whole thing. You see, you're doing it with your peripheral vision, but you're still looking at that boom, and it does make a big difference being able to see it. Now, I'm looking here. I can't see that boom from this angle. I can't see what it's doing, and it's genuinely making it more difficult to sort of line up. And I mean, I know part of this is actually in my head at the moment because I can still see the bits that I need to see. Let me grab that like that. You really you gonna do this to me? We're live around the world. Okay, I got people from all around the world watching right now. Don't embarrass me now, dude. Come on. Come on. Okay, you can play up like this when it's... Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I was talking to it. We were having a prep talk. It was supposed to be good. It's on the trailer. That's what counts. Okay? That's what counts. That's what counts. So we're not going to do anything else. That's just what counts. Right. Let me go down here and we'll open that one like that, and we'll move out. We'll drop down. Okay, now. Can I get this? My iron is in right. I think I am. Oh, I've actually cut that one in half. Right, well that'll make it a little bit easier. So let's bring you back up this way. Then I want to swing you round like that. Anthony Warner, yeah. Thanks, man. Right. These logs are very heavy, okay? And also, I'm blaming the camera. I am blaming the camera. Plus, now, I'm live at the moment, so this is... It's making me more nervous, naturally. Of course I'm going to get more nervous. Maybe I can do it from this angle, but... I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that one. I really don't. This is going to be more difficult now. This is more of a challenge. Okay, Frith. Don't choke or anything. You've only got like 170 people from all over the planet watching you right now, so no pressure. No pressure at all. Let's just bring that one back. And then we'll lower that down. Yeah, I've been talking about how it was so much easier to use the controls like this. Time to put my money where my mouth is. And bring you back like that. And then ease you back. We'll twist you around a little bit. And we'll go like, okay, now that actually worked. Sort of. Bring over that way a little bit. There. Right, if I'm over this side, I do find it a lot easier from this side. But that, I think, is actually down to my farming days. Because, you know, telehandlers and stuff like that. Cabs on this side of the boom. And also excavators as well. Cabs on this side of the boom. Alright, your boom is on your right-hand side. It's just easier. You can see what you're doing. With the boom on the right-hand side, you can actually see what you're doing. Now, I'm looking at this. This is a very messy trailer load, but I'm also thinking I'm going to struggle to put much more in there without knocking some of this lot out, considering how bad my driving is at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to put those on there. We're going to switch over, and we're going to just lift that one up like that. There we go. And then I'm going to jump into this one. And we're going to head off to the mill, and we're going to see what we get for these. We've got some big logs in here, so I'm hoping that we're going to make a fortune out of this. Right. I do not like the third map, forget its name, but it's from Giants. Shane Reynolds. That map is the Estancia Lapacho map. Or is it the third map on my time lapse? No, that's not the third map from just the third map. That's that's that one. Right. Watching very closely, mate. Nigel Pipe. I didn't see that was you. Yes. We got someone from the Netherlands. DTV Gaming. Yes, Nigel Pipe. I used your technique. I did use your technique for, you know, skimming along the branches. I don't know if this was yours. Actually, I don't know if this is anybody's technique, to be honest. I really don't. Yorkshire Dano. You actually... Those of you who don't know, I think there's actually a video of it on his channel. He does do Christmas tree wrapping. Alright? He does Christmas tree wrapping. Is this how you stack your trees correctly on the trailer? Have I got this right? I'm sure I must have. Right? That seems like a neat and tidy load to me. This is the sort of thing that anybody would be proud of. Anybody would be proud of that kind of load. Right, now let's jump down here. And easy mode. Remember, we're on easy mode. How much are we going to get for this lot? Wait a minute. Seriously? $9,000? $9,000? Is that all? $9,000? That was terrible. It's because I cut those big pieces. It's because I cut them in half, isn't it? That's why. It's because I cut the big pieces in half. And also, well, I don't know. I reckon that must be the only reason. We couldn't get those big pieces up into the trailer. And... Frithgar, you mentioned merchandising yesterday. I am hoping to get some merchandising. The Master of Disaster log loading. Yeah, thanks, Udo. Cheers. Yeah, nailed it. My 10-year-old daughter just went to bed in Dan TDM pajamas. So for a minute there, I thought that said Dan TDM's pajamas. I thought, well, why is he giving away his pajamas? And then I thought, well, hang on a minute. Let's read this through the eyes of a normal person. Yeah, Dan TDM merchandise pajamas. Okay, I like this idea. I like the idea of making Frithgar pajamas. I could even have Frithgar pajamas myself. I don't know. Okay, I'm not actually going to go to bed wearing Frithgar pajamas, because I'm not sure about that. Right, let's go back over this way. And I'm wondering if we ought to try and do this a little bit differently. Right? We've got 3 more that I can pick up here. And I'm going to try and go lower side for these. And I'm thinking that we've got some big branches over there. And it might actually be better if, rather than using this trailer, we use this trailer for some of it. Right now, I'm going to just grab like a couple more of them. So first we want to just lower that one down like that. And bases one way, then bases the other. Get the tops overlapping so you get more on. Well, that's what I tried to do. I thought I had it nailed perfectly. Oh well. By the way, Yorkshire Dano, I posted a video on, it was a short video, just on my Facebook page the other day. It was yesterday, it might have been the day before, something like that. Showing how to correctly wrap a Christmas tree in the film stuff. And just take a look at it. If you haven't seen it, take a look at it, because I'm not entirely sure that that's how it's done, but I did think that you'd actually quite like it. Hot pink Frithgar pajamas for Miss Mucky Pup. Well, actually, yeah, that would actually. Okay. Here is a solemn promise. If I actually start doing pajamas as part of merchandise, I will do my absolute best to make sure that hot pink is one of the colours available. There is my solemn promise from me to you. Me to you, everybody. Hot pink will be available if you want it, provided I can get it. Okay, I cannot guarantee that I'm able to get hot pink pajamas, but if I can, I will see if I can. I will do my best. I will do my absolute best. And I will even post, because, you know, by the time I'm actually able to have pajamas as merchandise, I suspect that we will have gone past the 100k, so be a face reveal. So I will, if I am able to do hot pink pajamas at any point as part of merchandising, I will announce the presence of the hot pink pajamas by posting a selfie. Actually, it probably won't be a selfie. I'll get Sam to take the picture of me wearing said hot pink pajamas on Instagram. That'll be kind of like the announcement picture of hot pink pajamas being available for people to buy. How's that? The feed guy too says that he's not man enough to wear. Hang on. Let me go over it. Not man enough to wear hot pink. Everybody can wear hot pink, man. Everybody can wear hot pink. You just, oops. Okay, we went the wrong way. That's my D-pad playing up again. Let's go back into there. Everyone can wear hot pink. All right, hot pink goes with everything. Drop that down there. There we go. Right, and let's lift that one up. See, I can't wear red. Only 6k left. Are you excited? I'm actually quite excited about getting to 100,000 subscribers. This is a significant landmark for someone like me. You know, being of the YouTuber variety, it is a significant step forward. Senleia is absolutely not as thrilled. She is genuinely not so thrilled about the idea of the 100,000, because it means family face reveals, and she really does not want to do the face reveal. She really, 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 really does not want to do the face reveal, okay? Absolutely does not want to do it. So she's not so keen on this idea. Me, however, I think it's awesome. I genuinely do. Oop, wrong way. We want to go that way. Yeah, I genuinely do think it's awesome, and I am quite looking forward to it. I really am. It is getting quite exciting. It really is. I've actually gone from, like, I remember when I was like getting excited about having 100 subscribers, and now I'm approaching 100,000. It's insane. It's amazing. Pajamas with Grundorn. You want me to do another? So basically, it seems that most of you want me to do hang on, merchandise. That was the word I was looking for. Most of you want me to do merchandise, but it does seem that pajamas are a very, very popular idea. Very popular idea. You want pajamas with Grundorn on them. You want hot pink pajamas. You want all sorts. Did you get a chance to check out History Buffs from Jamie Burt? No, I haven't. I haven't actually had a chance to check that one out. I'll just move that one forward like that. Bring it over and down we go. Right, I'm doing my best to like bring this in neat and tidy. There we go. I could probably do this better if I had two joysticks, to be honest. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try and hook this up to two joysticks. So I haven't really got room on my desk for two joysticks. That's why I haven't done it. That's why I haven't gone and bought another joystick. Sort of figured, no, I'll struggle on with one joystick, and we'll try it with one. It's sort of working, because I'm using the easy mode. Let's bring that one out like that. Okay, there's another one. And then we'll go out here. Lower you down. If I just turn it ever so slightly like that, should be able to do that. When are you going to be more time-lapse? Right, time-lapse is every Sunday. Okay, time-lapse is every Sunday. Use a hot pink coverall on our beta hunting for dogs. Okay, hot pink overalls for the beaters when you're doing hunting. Certainly going to make the beaters stand out. I know that much. I've done beating once. I went when I worked on a big estate, and I went along and I did the beating once, and yeah, it turned out to be quite a lot of fun that day. And hang on, go on. I keep forgetting the button that I've got mapped to being able to move the log and drop it. Now, the big question, can I pick up that monster over there or not? This is a bit I'm more concerned about, is whether, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the straps on like that first, okay? Then we're going to go out like this. There. So hot pink overalls with Frithgar written on them. Hot pink pajamas with Frithgar written on them. Yeah, I don't know. This is where I'll find out that actually hot pink is not available. We can't have hot pink at all. Go to there and bring that back. Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh, there we go. Right, now if I let go of that one, next we've actually got to try and pick this thing up properly. We can't, it's not just about dragging it now. And everyone make 10 more YouTube accounts and sub to Frithgar. You want me to get the, you want the whole 100k. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm not sure if that's entirely legal, though. Well, I'd say not legal as such, but I'm not sure if it's within YouTube terms and conditions. Okay, there is no way we're picking that up. Doesn't look like there's any way we're picking that up. I might have to... The other option, of course, is to leave it there and try and do something a little bit. If I grab hold of you there, and then lift and drag. There we go. Right, you're in here. Drag you out a little bit. Sort of pull you up that way. No, don't drop off the back. No, I'm so close to getting it on. I'm so close. Hang on. Yes. Does that count? I think it counts. I think it does. I think this counts. Hang on. Let's lift that one up. This counts. Okay, this does count. Let me go to there. Can you... Really? Hot pink Speedos? Can you make Frithgar hot pink Speedos? Right. Hot pink Speedos may be a step too far. Now, I'm looking at this on the back. I'm thinking I don't know about this. I really don't know about... Well, it's working. Okay, it's working. If it works, don't... We're not going to fight it. We're not going to argue it. Okay, if it works, it works. As long as we can make it work. And... There we go. Oh, dear. That is actually dragging on the ground. So right now, if this was anything resembling real life, I would be dragging a massive gouge right the way through the middle of the yard. Now, if it was my own yard, people would be upset. Yeah, I could get upset. If it was my boss's yard, you know, I work for someone else, he'd probably get quite upset with me for doing this. However, this is my yard, so it's my lookout, and it's worth the risk. Although it's certainly slowing me down a bit on the hill here. It's better be worth it. It's absolutely better be worth it. Thought of an idea for the PJs. It has to say something. I may not be handsome, but I am a Frithgardian. I could do that. I may not be handsome, but I am a Frithgardian. I kind of like that. I don't know. I don't know whether people would like that or not. The hot pink Speedos, though. Going back to that one. if I was to ever release Frithgar hot pink Speedos, I'm not sure I'd pose for a picture wearing them first. Alright, that's all I'm going to say, is I'm not sure if it's going to, if I would be posing in it, yeah, I no. Let's just go for no, shall we? I'm not going to pose in, I'm not saying that I won't do Frithgar hot pink Speedos, but I am vetoing the whole idea of posing in them, unless, actually, wait a minute, that can't be right. That is exactly the same price as we had last time, 8,998. That was exactly the same price. I reckon there is something amiss here. I haven't actually put the update into the game, so maybe it's that. But seriously, that was the exact same. Does it actually show on here? I don't think it does. I think it just says harvest income or something, doesn't it? Sale wood 20. Yeah, it doesn't actually. Today 22,715. Doesn't actually say that. Pretty sure that was the same. Right. Frithgar, can you help me? When you want to play at the loading screen, crap. Sorry, dude, I've got no idea. You need to go to the Giants forums. Giants forums are absolutely brilliant. Those guys are actually really helpful. They are very, very good at helping out with different things. Still a work in progress. Do you think T-Series will beat PewDiePie tonight? Ooh, I don't know, actually. This whole T-Series and PewDiePie thing is... It's getting pretty close. It's getting very, very close. Pretty sure they're going to pass at some point. Who's watching in 2021? If anybody's watching in 2021 right now, I'd love to know how you did it, first of all. Second, would you be able to let me know what the lottery numbers are going to be for tomorrow night? No, not tomorrow night. Tonight. Is it tonight or tomorrow night? One of the nights. Tonight. Actually, yeah, no, they've already been drawn. Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday. That's the next one. It's a Wednesday. How to end depression. Watch Frithgar. Okay, I actually quite like that idea. That's actually pretty cool. Now, I'm going to just park this one up here a minute. And we definitely had the same price, didn't we? With those logs. It was 8,998. It was definitely the same price. So what I'm thinking is... Wait a minute, this one, like, looks... Isn't this one of those ones that's, like, completely straight? I want to get a log fork of some kind and get it onto the loader on that tractor. And... Actually, no, I don't even need to do that. We can take it, but we'll take it to the sawmill instead of selling it at the plant there. And we'll see if we get a better price for it. Maybe there's a limit on the amount of money that we can get from that spot. Doesn't seem to be the same. Absolutely doesn't seem to be the same. It didn't seem like there was the right amount to be the same, anyway. Right, well, that's an interesting response from that tree right there. Let's go and... What can I... How do I... Oh, I see. Right, we clean off like this. There we go. There's a lot of branches on this tree. This one could take a while to clean and remove. So, no, I was just wondering if I should, like, try and drag this whole tree just as it is. I don't think I'm going to do that. We are going to try and cut this sensibly, but we're going to have to, like, do it. This is going to take a while. Cut that one over to there, and then I'm going to cut that one, and come back this way. Go over... Come on. I want... There we go. Look, I got it. I got that one onto there. We cut that one off. All the way through there. So there is another branch. I'm making some serious progress here. We go... Switch him... Oh, no. If I come down here like this... Oh. There. Right. Perfect. Isn't T-Series a cell phone? Yeah, I'm pretty sure T-Series is a cell phone. YouTube gamer... PewDiePie used to be a YouTube gamer. Yeah, I don't think he does any YouTube gaming anymore. Some of his videos are very funny, although, you know, if you're under 18, I would strongly recommend that you get the consent of your parent or guardian before you go watching him, because some parents and guardians are not going to want you watching PewDiePie. I'll tell you that for nothing. But for adults, he's actually very funny. And yes, there has been some controversy surrounding some of the things he's done, and he's the first one to admit that. He's very honest about it. He is very upfront. It's like, yeah, I have done stuff wrong. I've overstepped the mark. I've done things I definitely shouldn't have done. And that's one of the things I actually like about him. He's worked hard to get to where he is, and he is quick to own up when he makes a stupid mistake. And he's also the one to say, look, yeah, I made a stupid mistake. I should not have done that. That was a stupid mistake. And that's one of the things that I like about him. I don't like YouTubers that will make a big mistake and then make a fake apology of it and not actually apologize for anything at all. It's like you watch something that they've done something that they shouldn't have done, that they've overstepped the mark, and then they don't actually apologize for it at all. It's like, well, yeah, I'm sorry I got caught. And, well, no, look, if you're sorry, you're sorry. If you're not, then just man up and say, I'm not sorry. Own up. Say, I'm not sorry. I don't feel I was wrong because of this, this, and this. Stand by your beliefs. Even if your beliefs really upset everybody else, still stand by them. At least that's what I try to do. I didn't actually mean to turn this one into a philosophical video. Come on down here. Try and balance my way. Okay, we got most of those off. Now, if you want to cut safely when you're using a chainsaw, health and safety rules dictate that you should stand on the branch that you want to cut off and then slice it through like this. I've watched many cartoons. I've seen it happen. There we go. Beautifully done. You've got to ride the branch all the way down to the bottom, and then everything is absolutely fine. Chop down through there. Got there. Like that. And then I would go up to there. Got it. Right, all the way through. Frithgar, do you watch Dagwin? No, not normally. I honestly, I very, very occasionally will look at some of the new videos that he brings out. Like when he brings out like a new idea, he had one about the survival mode thing. I went and looked at it so that I could make sure that I wasn't copying him, and that is about it. I watch some of Snickerdo's videos. I quite like watching Snickerdo's videos. He does some that are... They're not actually time-lapse. They're... most of them are like normal speed, but he does them to music as well, and I find those videos to be very relaxing, very cool. And I get on quite well with Snickerdo anyway. We've both sort of... We help each other out with the channel suggestions. He's on my suggested channel list, and vice versa. Okay, this is insanely heavy, this tree. It's like, why won't object too heavy? There's nothing to it. Like, seriously, there is nothing to it right there. Simulate, I watch some of Simulate stuff. I will occasionally, like, tune in on a... occasionally tune in on a live stream that he's doing, so I do watch a bit of Simulate stuff, and then Snickerdo, occasionally watch a bit of his stuff, but honestly, I don't actually watch that much in the way of gaming YouTube videos. I know this may seem a little bit odd for a gaming YouTuber, but I don't generally watch very many gaming YouTube videos. When I'm not gaming, I take a complete break from gaming. I do completely different things, and I tend to watch videos... I've got some in the suggested videos on my channel. One in particular, Primitive Technology. That's the sort of stuff that I really like watching. You know, the guy goes into the Australian bush and he builds himself all sorts of stuff out of nothing but what he finds right there that he's got with him. That's the sort of thing that I watch. Outdoor survival type videos, those sorts of things. That's what I generally watch. Do I use the Forgotten Plants texture? Not at the moment. I haven't changed any textures at all or anything. I'm using all base game stuff, apart from a few mods that I have picked up. Twin Cam Gaming. Good to see Frith do a stream. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Planning in the future, I will be I'm hoping to do streaming every 3 or 4 weekends. It won't be every weekend, definitely not every weekend, and it won't even be every other weekend. It will be every 3 or 4, depending on personal circumstances. Okay, my personal circumstances change quite a lot from day to day, as many of you know, and it does depend entirely on personal circumstances. And I will so I will try to get some warning out beforehand when I'm planning to do it, but I will do a Friday live stream of a game, could be any game at all, and then I will do a Saturday live stream of Farming Simulator. But it definitely will not be every week, okay? I'll tell you that right now so that you don't get your hopes up or anything. Not every week. Is there more House Flipper coming out? Do I watch TA Outdoors? Yes, TA Outdoors. Right, the House Flipper, yes, there will be. I know they got another update coming for the gardens and stuff outside. So, yes, I am planning to do that. TA Outdoors, yes, I watch TA Outdoors. I think it's really awesome. Some of his, I really like the videos. That tree has problems. Part they couldn't even lift at all. Jara's Plumber, love your vids. Thanks for all the hard work you put in. Big donation, $10. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much, sir. That is really, really cool. Okay. Nigel, that tree is a problem. And part of it that you couldn't lift even when made really small. Right. Yeah, thanks for telling me that now. I've already cut the tree down now, dude. Jeez. Yeah, where were you 10 minutes ago when I was cutting the tree down? As I approached you with the chainsaw. Looked at it and it's right, we'll have this ironwood down and we'll soon have through that one. Those of you who live in Australia know what an ironwood is. And then we'll go up. What's your stance on contracts in FS19? I'm sure I was answering another question just now, and now I absolutely can't remember what I was saying. But anyway, my stance on contracts in FS19. I love them. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I know it does. It really, really seems to frustrate some people. It absolutely seems to frustrate some people that I use the hired help in the doing the contracts. But the reason I use hired help so much in time-lapse is so that I can produce lots of different angles as I'm time-lapsing. And yeah, that's why I do it like that. And it works for me. I like it. I also love the fact that you can use you can do contracts and you can use hired help in the contracts. I think that is absolutely awesome. It's genuinely fantastic that we can use contracts in FS17. FS19. We're 19 now, Fritz. Come on. Stick with the times. Get with the times. Oh, TA Outdoors. Yeah, TA Outdoors. I love TA Outdoors. I think it's absolutely brilliant. There's another guy called the Wooded Beardsman. The Wooded Beardsman. Canadian guy. He's really good. Joe Robinette, I watch him a bit, but I'm not quite so keen on his videos. There's a new guy I've just recently found, and I can never remember his name. He's a guy from Denmark, and he's recently started doing some camping videos. No talking. He does blacksmithing videos as well. No talking at all. Really good video cameras on it, and it really does. It's a very relaxing sort of video. I really do enjoy watching that sort of video. It is good fun to watch. Hang on. There we go. We've got a little bit on there. And the TA Outdoors, he does some of those videos where there's no talking on them. It's just watching them work and do stuff. And I do really like those types of videos because I do a lot of recording. Okay, you guys all know that I do a lot of recording. And when I get to the end of the day, sometimes I've done loads of editing, loads of recording, and loads of other stuff as well, and my brain is just fried. I don't like sitting down and watching regular TV. I never have really been one for sitting down watching regular TV, so I find other things to watch, and my go-to stuff is YouTube videos. But I like ones that I don't have to. I could just kind of watch, absorb, and chill out with. And they don't require massive amounts of input and having to concentrate or anything like that. I can just kind of watch it and really chill with it. And some of those guys, like TA Outdoors and this, I can't remember the name of this Danish guy, but there are some more. They're the ones who, like, it's very chilled. I'm very easily able to relax. You watch them just go out, go camping, set everything up, and, you know, do all their thing, and it's really, really relaxing. I haven't actually been camping for a very long time, and I used to like going camping every now and then, and it's probably something that I will start doing again to some extent, but at the moment I don't know when and how much. My kids don't particularly want to go camping, and for various different reasons I won't push them to do it. Sen is, many of you know, she's got MS, and so she sort of struggles, and she would really struggle camping unless we've got like a big thick blow-up bed of some kind that we can use for her, so we might be able to do it. But yeah, other than that, she wouldn't be able to. Do you watch I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? No. No, that's not my cup of tea. And things like Dancing on Ice. I see comments from people I know, like on Facebook, who will say, oh, the perfect evening lined up. We've got Dancing on Ice and a glass of wine while we watch it. And I look at this comment and I'm like, you've just described something resembling, you know, as close to as I could get to hell on earth. Dancing on ice and, you know, just sitting there. What? No. I don't enjoy watching those sorts of things at all. They just really, no. Let's just say no and move on before I say something that you will all regret. Who's going to be tickled until they change their minds? Okay, I'm not really sure who needs to be tickled. Someone needs to be tickled. I missed that bit of the text. Sean James is one I should watch. That's from Shane Reynolds. Sean James. Okay, I will make a note of that, and I will try to remember to go and check him out. One of the things that you know, I've spoken to people about. I'm a celebrity whose career has gone downhill, so please throw me in the jungle and get me out of here. Yeah, I think that's fairly accurate, actually. Miss Mucky Pup. Yeah, that does sound to be about right. Do you watch people driving a tractor or truck in real life, like first-person view? Very, very occasionally I'll watch videos of stuff like that. But normally, there is actually, I got another channel on my suggested channels list, Tractor Spotter. And he's one that I've been watching for a very long time. If I'm in the mood for going and watching machinery at work, I don't generally watch the in-cab stuff. I generally watch the out-of-cab stuff. He does mostly out-of-cab stuff, and he's very, very good with his filming as well. I particularly like watching his videos. So if I'm in the mood for watching machinery at work, he's the one I do tend to go to. Kids hate camping, no Wi-Fi. Yeah, that generally be about it. My oldest one is a teenager, so without Wi-Fi he would probably feel like his own arm had been chopped off. My youngest one may or may not like it. He has autism, and the thing is, if he doesn't like it, if it's an issue, if it does become like a problem, it's kind of like a thing where if it's gonna become it's like it's sometimes if we go out, we've got to leave and go. We just got to leave and go, and then that's it. We can't do any more. It's job done. You know, we pack up. We got to leave. It doesn't matter who we're visiting. It doesn't matter what we're doing. If he's like if it's getting really bad for him, basically, someone with autism, they can't process more people have autism than a lot of people realize, right? It's much more common than most people realize. And you see a kid having a meltdown in a supermarket, 99 times out of 100, that kid is not a spoilt brat. 99 times out of 100, everybody will assume, oh, look, it's a spoilt brat whose parents aren't disciplining them properly. That's not the case. most big major meltdowns that will happen in a supermarket from a kid that is more than 2 years old is by a kid who has some degree of autism, and it's gotten too much for them, and they literally cannot do it. They cannot process anything. Their ability to be able to process, I'm not entirely sure my tractor is supposed to be doing. That's brilliant. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna. Okay. The weight has stopped. We're gonna try and do this with the forks, but we're gonna get the weight on the back of the tractor and see if that helps a little bit. But yeah, most of the time, a child with autism, their ability to be able to process the sensory input has become too much for them. They cannot cope with it anymore, and that is their self-defense mechanism, a screaming meltdown. That is just them overloading, and it becomes too much for them. And so part of being a parent of a child who has autism is recognizing the signs before he reaches that point and getting him out of there fast. And so one of the problems with like a camping trip is that getting him out of there and back to familiar ground, and that's one of the things you got to do, is you got to get him back to familiar ground. Don't go over! No! Seriously? Oh dear. Right, that wasn't my fault because the fork stuck in the ground and then it flipped me over. So it was not my fault. Absolutely not my fault. Let's go and get another. You know what? As the engine, as we're upside down, we probably shouldn't leave the engine running. Let's go to this one. And let's unhitch that one a minute. And we'll go back up and we'll see if we can push this tractor the right side up. Yeah, whoops, indeed. Let's go over here. Let's go on a little bit further. And a little bit more. Right. Bring this back round. And yeah, so as for some of these different channels and that, I will try and watch some of these. Like I said, one of my favorite ones at the moment is this new guy that I've seen from, I'm sure he's from Denmark. Pretty sure he is. You know, I'm going to put the tractor right there. And maybe that's going to help. We can sort of push up against the tractor, and that might help. Just as long as we don't rip the tines through the tyre. I'd done that once. I actually did that once. And yeah, it was not so good for me. The farmer who owned the tractor was not entirely thrilled with the idea that I just ran tines through his tyre. I did point out that only seconds before the tines were a bit higher, and it could have gone through his cab, and the reason that it went through the tyre was because he came round the blind corner really, really fast, and I was going slow, and he eventually conceded the point. He still wasn't pleased with me. He absolutely wasn't pleased with me, but in the end, he did concede the point. Right. I would rather that we got this into that trailer. So we need to sort of go forward as we do this, and then no. Right, I've actually had to do a lift like this before with a forklift, not a forklift, with a telehandler, and trust me, it's as hairy as that when you're trying to do it. Right, it really is a very hair-raising experience. So if we nudge that one forward a bit more, like that. I'm hoping I can get the back end of that tree to just drop down into the trailer. And we're going to take this to the sawmill. I'm not putting anything else. I'm not taking it up there to get another 8,000. We will get that one nudged down in. Yeah, you remember that, you know, the mod in FS17? There we go. That's what we wanted. Right, you remember the mod in FS17 for towing? That's towing logs. Brilliant. I was disappointed that wasn't in the default game. I was. That log there, we're going to run that all the way over to the sawmill. We'll see what we can get from that. Just run down here. We'll drop this one off down here. Because we may want this one again. So if we leave it close by, it'll make it a little bit easier for us. Is that better? Right. There we go. Stop you complaining. It's fine. We'll drop that one down there as well. I know I'm not being very tidy, but I want to get this one over to the sawmill so that we can... hang on. Let's go up through here. I want to get this over to the sawmill so that we can sell this one, because we're going to have to come to the end of the stream very soon, because one, I've been going for an hour and a half now, and two, it's yeah, my voice is going to start packing up altogether. Here we go. Right, I hope you enjoy tomorrow's what do you call it, you know the thing, the time lapse. I'm really interested to see what you think of the bit that I've done with the time lapse, because I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. So I want the usual. I don't want all hail the muscle mod being released for FS19. Yeah, that one's quite good. Steady, steady. This tree is very heavy. Yeah, I want the usual. I want your feedback. I want comments, right? I want comments. I want feedback on that video, on the time-lapse. I want your honest feedback. I don't just want lots of people saying, oh, yeah, that's really awesome, if you don't think it's awesome. If you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it. That's useful. That's the stuff that I can do, right? That's the stuff that I can do with. Udo, you've got a link there. It won't. The live streams, it automatically doesn't approve links. So you have to suggest it or give a name for him to go and search, because I can't actually go out and approve it. And don't stop, or the log is going to come. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. I'm hoping that we can get. Actually, I forgot where the sawmill is. It would help if I remembered which way to go. Right. Oh yeah, we need to go across the railway just up here. So we really need to hope that that train isn't going to come flying around the corner. I'm also wondering if I should cut this in half before I try to sell it. I'm genuinely wondering if cutting this in half is something that we should be doing, because it might be too long. I mean, we've done a lot of work to trim this log down to size. Let's just see where these cars are going to go. You're going to stop there, are you? Just be difficult. Okay, well, why are you blaring your horn at me? You're the one that stopped. I was back out the way. Positive criticism, that's the words I'm looking for. Wayne Welly, definitely. I like positive criticism. I like to have, well, positive criticism, negative criticism, whatever it might be. I like criticism. I like people to tell me what they don't like about the videos and what they do like about the videos, and then I can make educated decisions, and that's the bit that I really like. Right, we're going to go for the full log. Don't worry, we're going to do that one. But no, something I was talking about, you know, all these, I've watched these like, camping videos and stuff. Oh, I'm going to go in here. I watched these camping videos and sort of things like that. I would actually like to be able to do stuff like that on the channel as well. This is something that I would like to do in the future, is make videos of maybe some camping, and also a vlog. If I'm ever able to buy a small parcel of land one day, a couple of acres, maybe a bit more than that, who knows, but it would be really awesome to do like a daily vlog of my life running it, or just do the occasional vlog of me going camping or something like that. I think it could be quite cool. It'd be a lot of fun. That would be something for Frithgar 2.0. Right, let's just have a look here a minute. You see how long this log is, okay? I'm going to jump up on the back where we're going to have a proper look at this before we sell this thing. Right, let's go along here. See how long that log is there. It's absolutely enormous. That is a huge, great big piece of timber. Extremely heavy as well. That tractor genuinely struggled to put that one in the trailer. I've performed lifts like that with telehandlers, and trust me, in order to be able to be pushing it down like that, and for you to have to like jump forwards and not use your brakes when you're going forwards, because otherwise it will topple you right down forwards, it's a very heavy load. So that log, there's a lot of timber in there. Let's see. Sell $9,314 for one log. One log, $9,314. That's not bad, actually. That's not a bad price at all. I'm quite pleased with that. I am. I am genuinely pleased with that. I don't know if we get any more. How to get going. Hope you had a great day, Frith. That is hang on a minute. Is that like a second time? Have you done that twice? That's just incredible. Jarry's Plumber. You, sir, are an absolute legend. And it was really good of you to drop by. I'm actually German-speaking... Wait a minute. Yeah, I can't read that. LSZ. I'm going to translate that, by the way. I'm going to go and use Google Translate because I do get the script from this. And I'm going to translate it. I'm going to find out what you said. And then if there's a word in there that needs to be added into the into the list, in the German list, I will. And yeah, I will. I am going to be looking at getting some moderators onto the channel. That is something I am going to be looking at doing for future live streams. Getting a few people to act as moderators. For the most camp songs, you want me to sing camp songs? Yeah, I'm not really sure I could do that. I suppose what I could do is like I could put a load of logs into the ground, like a load of sticks into the ground so it kind of looks like bars, and then sit there behind them with a tin cup, just kind of rattling it along the bars. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my worries. That's about it, though. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any more than that. We'll have to see. Yeah. But yeah, don't worry. I am going to be looking at getting some moderators, and I will be translating what was said and adding in any extra words. I have got a long list of words. Don't worry. But yes, Miss Monkey Pup, I do believe that the gold was made of tree. The tree was made of gold. It very, very likely was. Now, we've done about an hour and 40 minutes so far. I'm not sure I can actually like stop and put someone as a moderator right now, not without spoiling, maybe interrupting or something else with the streaming or the software that I'm using or something. I don't want to run too many risks. But what I am going to try and I'll look at doing that ready for another one. What I am going to see if I can do is get this lot into this trailer so that we can sell the last of this timber, so that we will have sold the timber from all the trees that we've cut down. We haven't actually got all of them in here, but you know, I haven't quite cut down as many trees as I hoped, but we've done pretty well. I think we have done pretty well. This is the 4th tree that we've done, so doing 4 trees is that's not too bad, because it does take a while to work through any trees, doesn't it? So what we want to do is, I don't actually need to jump. I could just walk forward, and that gets me up onto that ledge over there, which is enough then, like that, and then I can drop that down in like that. Just out of curiosity, if I was to, after the 100, obviously this would be after the 100k face reveal, if I was to ever go camping and, like, try to do, like, a thing where I filmed myself going camping and you're building up a little fire and so on, and I don't know, I've never done anything like that. I don't even have a GoPro at the moment, or any kind of suitable camera, really. That would be something that would go on Frithgar 2.0. Would anybody be interested in watching it? Would that be something that you'd be interested in watching? I live not that far away from a big semi-wilderness area called Dartmoor, here in the south part of the UK, which we are allowed to go and just camp on. It's one of the only parts of the UK that you're allowed to do wild camping. You can just go and camp. You don't need, like, permits or special sites or anything like that. You can just go and camp. It's one of the very few places in the south of the UK that you can do such a thing. There are not very many places that allows it. Would anybody actually be interested in watching me do that? Just out of curiosity. If I was to try to imitate some of the channels that I like to chill out to. Drop that into there. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done. There we go. Another little bit here. Right. Yeah. Right, guys, don't worry about the swearing. I will deal with that, and I will make sure that it's... I'm going to be looking at moderators, and I'm going to be looking at other stuff at the moment. I'm pretty good. We've got pretty clean with anything in English, and I just haven't worked very much with other stuff. If you're new to the channel, smash that... Right, Yorkshire Dano. For some reason, hang on a minute. Right, Yorkshire Dano has put a message up. For some reason, it's been hidden. I don't know why. It shouldn't have been. It says, if you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and ding the bell for notification. It costs nothing, but helps the channel massively. He's got a fair point. It does. So, yeah, if you do want to subscribe, then by all means, I'm not going to object to that. I'm quite happy for people to subscribe. And I don't charge any extra for it. Honestly, I don't. I never charge any extra. If you would like to become a member of the Frithguardians, then hit the subscribe button, and you are then a member of the Frithguardians. If you would like to be a named member of the Frithguardians and make your way into the book and have the chance of your name appearing regularly in various different videos, well, just at least videos where I need to pluck names from my list, then you need to go above and beyond on the channel. And I will go through, and everybody who supports me financially automatically goes into the book. So all those who donated this evening have earned a place in the book. If they weren't already in the book, they are now in the book. They've automatically had their names added by donating. And the donations are, like, seriously, it makes such a huge difference. So they will be added. The last thing that we are doing for this stream is going to go and sell this timber. As soon as I've sold this timber, that is going to be it. And it does need to be it because I'm starting to get quite sore now. I have sort of said this before. One of the reasons that I got my steering wheel and joystick and everything set up. I'm not able to shift position very much when I'm doing this, when I've got the steering wheel and stuff set up. And I have something called hypermobility. I've only found out about this recently, but apparently it does fit with things that have happened my whole life, like, it being incredibly painful and uncomfortable to hold a pencil or a pen while I was in school is actually because of a medical thing called hypermobility, where my joints move a lot further than they should. But it also means that my joints seize up and become uncomfortable without regularly moving around much quicker than for a lot of people. So because I'm sat with my steering wheel, I'm not able to change position very quickly. Or very much, and so I start to become extremely uncomfortable. And I'm now starting to become extremely uncomfortable, so we are going to have to call it quits very soon. Could I be a mod from the UK? Honestly, I don't actually know you at the moment, I'm afraid. It's going to have to be people that I know who have... mods is... Yeah, we'll worry about mods another time. Bushcrafting videos you would like... after watching you play Green Hell, I'd fear for your safety camping. Yeah. $6,989. You'd fear for my safety. Well, that's a fair point. I can understand that. I mean, keep in mind that I grew up in, kind of wild areas, and I have actually done that sort of thing before. Windwalker! Dude! $20! What? Khan Wolf. All my other favourite channels have gotten a nice bump, so now I share a bit of my good fortune with you, Frith. $100 dude, that is... I am absolutely gobsmacked. Windwalker and Khan Wolf. Seriously, wow. Just, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I am absolutely, like, I am blown away. That is seriously amazing. Thank you so much. Seriously, that's like, honestly, that is amazing. And wow. I genuinely, I don't know what to say now. Yeah, Khan Wolf, like, seriously, dude. Khan Wolf and Windwalker, $20. Windwalker, that was, like, seriously, it's like two big like, bam, and then bam, and it's like, wow. I don't know what to do now. I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know what to do now. I'm like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to stop because I like feel like, well, now maybe I should do a bit more. It's just another 20 minutes or so. But no, I honestly can't, like stream anymore because my voice is really starting to go, and I'm like really starting to get in a lot of pain right now because of sitting. That's just amazing. And seriously, for all of you, that is absolutely amazing. I am blown away by the level of support that I have experienced this evening. That is just absolutely amazing. Each and every one of you, all of you here watching, is just really cool. And wanted to get that in before I wrapped it up. That is just, and Windwalker, yeah, Frithgar is pretty much speechless. It's wow. Yeah, I'm completely blown away by that. I am genuinely blown away. That is absolutely incredible. That is genuinely amazing. And I'm really gobsmacked by, like I said, the support I've seen from absolutely everybody on here. It's just been amazing. It's been a genuinely awesome experience doing this live stream. I've been really nervous about this. I was genuinely terrified before I started yesterday's live stream. That was incredible. Today has just blown me away with the number of people that have been here, and this is just incredible. I'm sorry, I really am going to have to go now. We've kind of wrapped it up. I think that we've done fairly well over there with those trees. In another 3 or 4 weeks, I will be doing some more live streaming. In 3 or 4 weeks, I'm not quite sure when. I mean, what are we now? It's 25 days till Christmas, so it'll be... I will try and do it in 3 weeks' time. 3 weeks' time, that's going to be the 21st of December, isn't it? I will aim for 3 weeks' time. Just before Christmas, we will aim for another... we will aim for one more live stream just before Christmas. I'll do one game on Friday night. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I've already had a couple of requests for Conan Exiles, and I've had a few requests for me to play Skyrim as well. I can avoid, like, the worst of the combat in Skyrim, and, you know, we could have a bit of fun sort of wandering around in Skyrim. I love that game. I genuinely do. But I don't really know. I might... Colonists is another one, but we'll worry about that in 3 weeks' time. But for now, thank you ever so much for coming and tuning in to my first weekend of live streaming. It has been a genuine pleasure to have you all here. Obviously, you know, tell your friends all about me, but that's it. That's all I got time for. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Absolutely everybody. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.